The Quran is two-faced, giving all praises and all glory to mighty Yahweh, the Holy One of Israel. Right here, we're seeing in the Quran that the Quran will tell you to be the enemy to a Christian, then be a friend to a Christian. They will tell you that a Jew and a Christian are be condemned. Then they'll tell you a Jew and a Christian will have rewards in the afterlife. So we're hearing two opposite things. But how about we just go through these and uh, you tell me what is your observations in the comments. Whosoever is an enemy to the deity and his angels and his messengers and Gabriel and Michael, then indeed the deity is an enemy to the disbelievers. So remember, he's an enemy to the disbelievers. And that's chapter 2 and 98 in the Quran. In chapter 48, verse 29, it says, Muhammad is the messenger of the deity, and those with him are forceful against the disbelievers, merciful among themselves. You see them bowing and prostrating in prayer, seeking bounty from the deity and his pleasure. Their mark is on their faces from the trance of prostration. That is their description in the Torah, and the description in the gospel is as a plant which produces its offshoots and strengthens them so they can grow firm and stand upon their stalks, delighting the sowers, so that the deity may enrage by them the disbelievers. The deity has promised those who believe and do righteous deed among them forgiveness and great reward. So I read all that to say, you see, it talks about the people of the Torah and the people of the gospel having a great reward. And all you have to do is read it for yourself in Surah 48, ayat 29, or chapter 48, verse 29 in the Quran. But continuing, it'll say right here in chapter 3 and 102, O you who have believed, fear the deity as he should be feared, and do not die except as a Muslim. So don't die unless you're a Muslim. But it was just talking about Christians and Jews. All right, but we're going to continue. And in 2 and 62 of the Quran, chapter 2, verse 62 of the Quran, indeed those who believe and those who were Jews or Christians or Sabians before the prophet, those among them who believed in the deity and the last day and did righteousness, will have their reward with their Lord, and no fear will be concerning them, nor will they grieve. As we can see here, no fear for the Jews and the Christians and the Sabians. No fear for those people. It's okay to be those people, as you can see. But in contrary, we go to 2 and 85. What does it say? And whosoever desires other than Islam as religion, never will it be accepted from him. And he in the hereafter will be among the losers. So it's just, first they say it's okay to be a Christian. Then they say, and you will be a loser if you do not accept Islam as your religion. So notice this, and notice how the contrary arises, and these are all different surahs. In Surah 5 and 69, and it says this: indeed, those who have believed in Prophet Muhammad and those before him who are Jews or Sabians or Christians, those among them who believed in the deity in the last day and did righteousness, no fear will there be concerning them, nor will they grieve. So it said no fear will be concerning them. They'll be okay. It's okay to be a Christian and a Jew. Do you understand the schizophrenic nature of the Quran? But I'm going to continue because I don't want to be too long. And this is Surah 51. This is Surah 5 and 51. O you who believe, Do not take the Christians and the Jews as allies. They are, in fact, allies of one another. Whoever is an ally to them among you, indeed, he is one of them. Indeed, the deity God is not the wrong people. So it's telling you, do not be friends with Christians or Jews. They're allies of one another, and they both can get dealt with. But we see in the same chapter, because that was just chapter 5 and 51, but this right here in chapter 5 and 82, what does it say? You will surely find the most intense of the people in enmity towards the believers to be Jews and those who associate others with the deity. And you will find the nearest of them in affection to the believers to those who say, we are Christians. That is because among them are priests and monks, and because they are not arrogant. So now they say you can be a friend with a Christian. So the Quran is two-faced. You do not want a two-faced person around you. You do not want somebody that can be your friend one day and not your friend the next day, depending on what time or what chapter they're on. Once again, giving all praises, all glory to the Almighty, the Holy One of Israel, by saying hallelujah.